Right here, right now, it's LA South. I'm Pamela Kay, and when more makeup or expensive lotions just don't make you feel good about yourself, who can you trust with your beauty? Here are the true testimonials of three beautiful ladies who regained their self-esteem by changing their self-image with the help of Dr. J. Kevin Duplechain.
Well, what I do, when I think about the aging face, I think about all the things why people age. They age because of gravity, things where things begin to drop. They age because of the skin, the things that, that have happened. We live in the South, so we've had a lot of sun exposure. And then I think about the volume loss. Patients are constantly coming in for injectables, to kind of, to replump or get kind of refilled. When you look at a baby's face, it's a nice full face. So if you address all of those issues, with the facelift, with the laser resurfacing, where we basically kind of treat the skin and revitalize it, and then when we go back and add fat at the same time, when we do all those things together, I think it's a much better procedure. It keeps patients from having what we call the windswept look, or this nice pulled look that patients want to avoid. So I think that's really what makes a big difference, and that's really catching on. I mean, when I go to meetings now, you see that across the country, docs are really starting to get the idea that it's not just a kind of pull and stretch technique, it's really all the things that you need to do to make people look great.
He just has a certain technique that I just think a lot of plastic surgeons don't have. I'm assuming because there's a lot of fake looking people out there,
He's very professional, but yet he is able to zone in on the problem that you're having, even without you even expressing to him in great detail what you need, because it's hard for us to, when you come in to see him, it's hard to express to him everything that you want or need or what you're seeing, and he's able to just take over, and he tells you things like he's been living in your bathroom mirror.
Most of the surgery that we do here is actually done in the operating room here. We have an accredited operating room facility here, and we also operate at the surgical hospital next door. The surgical hospital accommodated us with some really nice VIP suites. So we have a couple of suites where I've had people come in and stay for a week or 10 days. They can get catered food, they can come in and get a massage if they want, those kind of concierge services. And they really love it. So, I mean, they can come in and spend a week or so, put them under an alias, and they go home and look great. And it's an easy, nice way. It's great to be able to offer that. And the patients love it. I mean, we weren't sure about being in a relatively small area, but we get people from all over, and they really enjoy it.
At what point did each one of you get to where you said, there's something missing for me, and I really want something more, and I want to go and talk to Dr. Kevin?
I think everyone has something about themselves that they don't like their whole life. And then as you age, it just gets a little bit worse, and then there's other problems that are added to it. You know that it's just not going to get better. So then every day you get up and you think, okay, you put on more makeup, you change your makeup, you buy lotions, and you realize it's just not working. And I guess I was about probably 45 when I really started seriously saying I'm going to have something done. And then it wasn't until I was 54 that I actually did it. But I wish I would have done it sooner. Coming to see Dr. Kevin Duplechain was the best decision I ever made.
I don't care how much products you use, how much makeup you use, you can't disguise it after a while. You can't. You only make it worse. It shows up even more because you're putting on more products, and it's personifying it more.
Yeah, I think in the past, cosmetic surgery has gotten such a bad reputation because you hear so much. But Dr. Duplechain, he doesn't just want to give you a good result, he wants to give you a great result. And he's very conscious of you being happy, keeping you natural, working with your facial structure.
I was beginning to notice myself withdrawing. I was just being very quiet, and I found myself going less places. I don't care how dressed up I got. There was something missing.
You know, Cindy had a facelift before, so when I talked to her, she was a perfect candidate for what we were talking about as far as kind of the whole combination of, you know, treating her skin, adding volume back, and then basically relifting and repositioning. And so really she was really into it. She had done some research and kind of really had bought into that whole concept of total facial rejuvenation. So for her, it was an easy decision because she had kind of been through that single-step procedure and wasn't quite what she was looking for. But I think, you know, when I look at her now, I know she's very, very pleased with her results.
I'm much happier now. I'm back to my old self.
Felt like I looked 65, and it bothered me that I looked older than my age. So now I would say I asked him, I said, just please make me about a polished 50, okay? Let's just stay 50.
When Donna came to see me, she had, her perspective was she felt like she looked older than she felt. She had actually worked in the medical field for a long time and was retiring, and she was just so full of life and said that, you know, having sat behind the desk for a long time, she just felt that she looked older than she wanted to. So she was really looking for a nice, youthful look. And I think we really did really well with her. You know, she was, again, someone that we were able to reposition some tissues with, completely changed her skin with the laser and with the oxygen cream. And I think the fat volumes that we added were really important in terms of reshaping her face, because she went from a very square face to now this kind of really pretty harder, pear-shaped face that she just looks, when I show people her pictures, they go, well, it looks like mother and daughter.
It has made, I was withdrawn also, and it makes you more outgoing and expressive.
So one of the things that we're seeing, you know, in our practice now is this migration of younger patients who are coming in for facelifts. You know, it used to be that people would go, well, when's the ideal age? And, you know, I think a lot of people thought it was 60 or 65 or 70 or maybe 75. But the reality is that the trigger, at least what I'm seeing, is it's somewhere around 45 or 50, maybe 55. You know, when the kids are kind of getting out of the house, but yet you still, you know, you feel great. Financially, you can afford to do it, and you want to look great. You want to go out and have a lot of fun and enjoy yourself. So we're seeing a lot of patients that come in now at that 45 to 50-year-old age group who are having these procedures. And as you can see, I mean, it's a very natural look. They don't look done. So, you know, they're going to age to 60 or maybe 65 and still look, you know, 45 or 50. So they don't age much for about 10 years, which is a really positive thing for a lot of these folks.
I said, I want to look like I'm 30.
I love these age specifics, so you can
And
walk
I said,
in and
I'm
say,
not cutting my hair to go with my face. I'm cutting my face to go with my hair. Isn't that awful? I told him that. He laughed.
So when Melanie came to see me, you know, she was, you know, her kids were raised and she was ready to kind of refocus on herself. And she really did. She wanted to look younger. And so even though Melanie was a very attractive lady and hadn't aged so much, you know, I think she looked younger than her age even before we did her surgery. That same combination of treating the skin and bringing, you know, lifting her eyes and repositioning her cheeks was very, very helpful. I had Melanie, in fact, I have all the patients bring pictures, and I had Melanie bring pictures in when she was 25, 35, and then just a little bit old, and then we sat down and actually kind of came up with a plan of what was going to look best for her. And we worked off of some pretty young pictures for her to try and get her back to where she was. And she's improved over the whole 2 years. You know, I think that she looks as good now as she ever has, you know, during her whole recuperation period. So, you know, I think she's incredibly happy with what we've done for her.
And now all of my friends say, you know, you did it right with Kevin. You did it right. You told him, you know, to go a little tighter because, you know, now it's like, it kind of like, it kind of sets in. And so the swelling goes down. It's not as firm and it looks more natural. And so I'm extremely happy. I love the results. I think it's, you know, I'm not disappointed at all. I think it's,
The results just
love
get
it.
better and better. They do.
Yeah.
It just they tell you that you will change. You will continuously change while you're getting better. And Dr. Duplechain's staff is great, and they explained everything also. And you said, sure, you know, but it's true.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
get
it's
better
true.
and better, and also with the laser, lasering your skin, that is wonderful.
Phenomenal, phenomenal. Lasering, Oh, I've never had my skin look this pretty, ever.
It's like frosting on a
Ever.
cake. It is just wonderful.
I don't have to put any more makeup on, foundation. All this is the Cutivive and loose powder. That's it. For this,
Yeah,
I don't
you
put
don't need
base
the
on.
like the cover stick and the,
No,
you know,
it's unbelievable.
all that stuff. It's just you buy less cosmetics, and you just look better.
Tell me this. There's so many women, this is kind of what we really want to emphasize here, that are scared to do it, don't know if they can afford it. What is your advice to them?
Save up, do it. Go on your consult today, your initial consult, and speak with him and find out exactly what you need, and then take it from there. I don't think that you should. I regret not doing it sooner, putting it off, concerned about questions that I didn't know the answers to, getting on the internet, asking people, doing my own research when I should have gone to the source. You know, when you build a home, you go to a builder. You need a mechanic, you go to a mechanic. You need to go and talk to your Dr. Duplechain. You know, he's great, and he explains everything. He puts it into a format that you understand, and he'll list everything out for you and explain to you exactly why you need what you need, and it just all makes sense. It comes together. I was so excited the day of my initial consult when I was done. I felt like he really was, I had someone that really truly understood what I needed, and that he was just going to take, and he did. He took control of it and helped me through the whole thing.
People have, when they see me now, they'll tell me, Cindy, you look 15, 20 years younger. And I feel it.
I feel good. I feel good about myself, and I don't know, I just feel good. I'm happy.
Well, and it
Probably
just kind of
ra-
comes out of
radiate.
you.
Well,
Absolutely,
yes.
it radiates.
Yes, I feel good. It helps.
Now, are we sending, since it's kind of a girls' meeting, are we sending a shout out to all the available gentlemen out there that Melanie is looking?
Single.
she's beautiful, she's wonderful, and she is available.
Every day I get up, I look forward to getting up and looking in the mirror.
I am Edward Leger, and I am LA South.
Hi, I'm Jamie Bagno, Assistant Director at Spa Maison, and I am LA South.
I'm here with Mr. Robert Callahan, and he is a heart starter. Tell me about that.
Well, every year at the KG Dome for the past 12 years, we've held an annual free CPR training day. And this year it'll be coming up on May the 4th. It's free training. It's open to anyone middle school age or older. Last year, I think we had about 1,500 people. Wow. And over the last 12 years, we've actually trained over 15,000 people.
And you can be a heart starter too.
And you can be a heart starter too. There's two ways to register. You can call 877-242-4277, or you can do it online at heartstarter.org. Again, there are two sessions on May 4th. First one starts at 8 a.m., followed, it's about a 2-hour class, followed by the second one at 10:30. And something new they're going to be doing this year is they're also going to be teaching stroke awareness. So we're hoping to have a large turnout like we have the last few years.
Well, it's vital what you're instructing people to do, because it's all about saving lives. And you don't have to be a medical professional to know how to do it.
No, not at all. We have instructors that volunteer and come in and train people, and we train people from school-age kids all the way to senior citizens. And a lot of lives get saved.
We want you to be a heart starter.
Hey, it's TJ and Cody with your Mix 107.1 entertainment news and celebrity gossip on a Wednesday afternoon. It's a big week.
Big week for you.
It's my last week of classes at in college, and It's bittersweet.
Oh yeah, we're gonna sell. What are we gonna do to celebrate?
I want to get some pizza and some Chinese food.
Cake. Let's get some cookie cake.
We can have a big party.
I like it.
Coke.
I like it.
Grasshopper juice. You ever had grasshopper juice?
Never had that. What's
it's
that?
Sprite and sherbet ice cream mixed in together. It's really good. I'm gonna bring some Friday for the show. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Let's meet some celebrity. Taylor Swift dropping $17 million on her new Rhode Island mansion.
Yeah, and look, that's a lot of money, but the thing is, she paid with it straight cash.
It wasn't like a check. It was like, look, hey,
Straight
here's a check.
briefcase.
No. It's like, no, you don't even need. You need a suitcase.
A trolley.
Even a trolley. Get one from New Orleans.
There you go.
Bring it. I mean, what would you do with $17 million in cash?
I'd buy a lot of wives.
Okay.
And take a trip somewhere exotic.
So you wouldn't buy a new car, you wouldn't buy a new house, what about land? You wouldn't do any of that?
Yeah, I would eventually, but the first thing, take a trip.
You would take a trip.
Take a trip.
Let's take a trip to UK. Emily Sandé, all right? Emily Sandé, she is breaking records with her new single, Next to Me.
Yep.
Believe that she broke the Beatles record, 63 weeks in the top 10 over in UK.
That's impressive.
That
is impressive.
If you can beat the Beatles out for 50 years, come on.
And her record has sold 2 million in the UK and 3 million
overall.
Overall, I believe.
Wow. You can get all the details on our website as we speak. It's mix1071fm.com. Friday, we got a good show. We're gonna bring some sherbet ice cream, some Sprite, some grasshopper juice for Cody. Stick around. In the meantime, have a good week, a good day. I'm TJ.
And Cody.
And this is your Mix 1071 Entertainment News and Celebrity Gossip.
It's almost the end of LA South TV on Facebook, but before we go, I've got a few instructions for you. Number one, you want to get out your cell phone and text the number 64636. Actually, that would be dial the number 64636. Text the word mother to win for Mother's Day a Spamazon gift certificate worth $100 to, of course, I just said it, Spamazon. We want you to win that $100 gift card from Spamazon. And check us out on Facebook, LA South TV, all one word, and we'll see you next time here on LA South.
Does your water have an unpleasant odor and taste? Iron staining your faucets and laundry? Did you know that limescale may be ruining your pipes and appliances? The chlorine used to purify water can actually be harmful to your health. How can you get the water your family and home deserve? The solution is the HydroCare Dual Action System, a remarkable system that integrates the HydroCare module to eliminate limescale buildup in all pipes and appliances, together with advanced purification technologies for a total whole house solution. The three-stage multi-purification process treats major water impurities, and the parallel flow design maximizes performance without pressure loss. You'll have healthy, fresh, clean water for your family and protection from damaging costly limescale. With a compact HydroCare system, there are no tanks, salts, or chemicals. There's no system like it. Satisfaction guaranteed.